He was putting a brave face on it, but the new jobless numbers were not what President Obama wanted to hear. The recovery he once hoped would propel him to a second term is sputtering.
So we've got to grow the economy even faster, and we've got to put even more people back to work.
While Obama continued a 2-day bus tour through Ohio and Pennsylvania, Romney interrupted a family vacation in New Hampshire to pounce on the news.
It doesn't have to be this way. America can do better. And this kick in the gut has got to end.
Obama's argument has been that jobs are still being created, and GOP nostrums would make the slowdown worse. But after a third straight month of dismal hiring, that argument's getting harder to make. If there is a bright spot, it's the continued growth in manufacturing jobs. The president traces that to his controversial auto bailout and says it's a big reason that unemployment in Ohio and here in Pennsylvania is a full point below the national average. Obama won both states 4 years ago, and few doubt they again hold the keys to victory, which is why he's reminding voters of all those jobs that depend on the car makers and how Romney opposed the bailout.
All those suppliers up and down the chain, every restaurant outside the plant, every store, every school depends on those jobs and that industry. And you had some folks saying, let's let Detroit go bankrupt.
But amid the national slump in hiring, Obama's once solid lead in the polls has shrunk. Now he and Romney seem dead even, with the Republican insisting Obama's failure means it's time for a new plan.
The president's policies have not gotten America working again. And the president's going to have to stand up and take responsibility for it.
Well, these unemployment numbers are another indication that Barack Obama's promise of hope and change has become bait and switch.
With little change in the jobless numbers likely for the balance of the summer, that's a debate that's set to run all the way through the conventions. Mark Smith, The Associated Press, Pittsburgh.